It's the first time in NCAA history that all #1 seeds have made it to the Final Four. So what does Carolina have to do to win it all against such stiff competition? Aaron Summers has the answers.
Carolina basketball's on a roll, but in order to secure a victory for the Tar Heel faithful, Carolina will have to make sure everyone plays his part. Tar Heel sports broadcaster Jones Angel says it's going to start with two things.
One is defend, because that's very important from that power forward position. I think when they defend well, it helps Carolina, and when they take advantage of their offensive opportunity.
Defensively, the Heels know they can depend on Marcus Ginyard, but you have to be able to count on everyone else. Coach Roy Williams knows they can now count on Wayne Ellington for more than offense.
If he were to tell you that he wasn't a very good defensive player now, and he's getting pretty doggone good.
Offensively, Carolina needs to feed the ball inside, where Tyler Hansbrough has to be his usual psycho self. He doesn't plan on anything else.
I'm kind of the guy that wants to play a little better than the so-so game.
Kansas might not be ready for that, or for Ty Lawson.
You have to adjust to Ty when he's in the game because he is so fast.
Arguably the best sixth man in the country because he can do it all, Danny Green has to make his presence known if the Heels want to keep playing. Other bench support from Alex Stevenson, Will Graves, and Quentin Thomas will provide the Heels with the legs they need to push at a fast pace the whole game. Don't underestimate the importance of the little guys. They've helped make the starters who they are.
Surrey Wood and Patrick Moody, Tyler Hansbrough and Alex Stevenson have been rat-a-tat-tatting their head every day, and they keep coming back out there. And
as for the starters,
Carolina has every piece of what you need to have as a team to win the championship. And I think also Carolina has some things, the intangible kind of things.
And Roy wants it all bad.
Gosh, I'd love to win another one.
Let's hope for a win Saturday first. In Chapel Hill, I'm Aaron Summers, Carolina Week Sports.
If you want to wish the team good luck before the Heels leave for San Antonio, head down to the Dean Dome at 6:30 for the send-off. For the first time in 3 years, the Lady Tar Heels will not be making an appearance in the Final Four. Carolina fell 56-50 to LSU Monday night, and without LaToya Pringle, Monday night's game might have been a total embarrassment for the Heels. Pringle kept the Heels in the game, contributing 21 points, 19 of which came in the second half. The rest of the team, however, well, let's just say they fell a little short of expectations, combining only 10 points in the second. Rashana McCants, Jessica Breland, and Erlana Larkins averaged double figures this year, except against the Tigers. Senior Erlana Larkins made only 2 baskets, and Sylvia Hatchell was displeased, to say the least. It's not football season, but the Heels are still getting their workouts in. Kentwan Balmer, Darrell Mapp, and Hailey Taylor worked out for NFL scouts Tuesday morning. This is the second workout since March. More than a dozen scouts came to time players from surrounding schools in the 40-yard dash and shuttle runs. Next, specific scouts will put them through several drills and the pros use to test their movement. Defensive end Hailey Taylor says it's his family and his possible future that keep him pushing hard.
When I get tired, I try to think about my family, my nephews, and me being, give them whatever they want. So, from now on, they can relax and not have to worry about nothing.
The UNC baseball team won the first game of a 2-game series against the UNC Greensboro Spartans on Tuesday. The Heels pitching staff combined for a 5-hitter and struck out an impressive 16 UNCG batters. Tim Fedorov, Kyle Seeger, and Chad Flack each had 2 hits, which helped the Heels gain a 4-1 lead by the 7th inning. The Spartans weren't ready to go quietly, however, loading the bases with 2 outs in the top of the 9th before the defensive effort of freshman right-hander Nate Strize helped secure the Heels' victory.
And the way our pitching's been, we've got a chance to win. And even though we weren't really good offensively tonight, we did just enough to to win the game, which is probably how we should be winning games, really.
All eyes this weekend, guys, of course, are going to be on the NCAA tournament, the Final Four matchup. I'm going to try and get down to the Dean Dome to watch the game with thousands of other people, but I don't know about you guys, where you're planning to go.
Well, I watched the game at the Dean Dome my freshman year when we went to the Final Four, so I think now that I'm legal, I might park myself at a bar somewhere on Franklin Street for the game.
It's a good idea.
I'm going to do the same. I want to reserve my spot so I have easy access because I am fully expecting to run onto Franklin Street after the game.
Well, whatever you do and whatever you do, have fun and be safe.
Yeah, should be a fun time.
Thank you very much, Walter.
Well, Johnny's back now with a look at that forecast.
Johnny, you want to tell us a little bit more about that rain you were talking about earlier?
Well, yeah, we're seeing a little bit of an up and down condition as we talked about earlier. It was a beautiful day today, though. We saw sunny skies, and then we're expecting that rain to return as it moves through the area the next couple of days, and temperatures are going to be wild because today we saw almost 70 degrees. We're going to be into the 50s and then back into the 70s as we go into Friday. Right now, we're seeing partly cloudy skies, but we are going to expect a change as we go through the next couple of days. We have a low pressure system over Arkansas. Warm air moving in is creating the cloud cover. This will push toward the east, and then behind it a cold front will sweep through, so we'll see warm temperatures, then we're going to cool down as we go through this coming weekend. Saturday night, April 5th, we're going to see the big Final Four game. If you're in San Antonio, clear, mid-60s is your forecast. If you're headed to the mountains, temperatures, nice, mid-70s, mid-60s, partly cloudy skies, and nice conditions over at the beaches as well, as we see temperatures from the mid-70s to the mid-50s as we go into your Sunday under partly cloudy skies. Your forecast. Expect temperatures to be in the mid-40s under mostly cloudy skies. Clouds will be building up throughout the evening. Tomorrow, a chance of some rain. Temperatures around 60 degrees. Again, keep that umbrella with you. We're expecting temperatures to be in the mid-70s and then back to the mid-60s, but the chance of rain lingers around throughout the entire weekend, so be prepared for that.
All right, Johnny, thanks a lot. Well, March Madness coming to an end means senior Quentin Thomas is having his last dance.
Coming up, we'll show you how these students are preparing for their last dance as well.